got tracks going straight. There is no reason for it to rotate. So surely it won't rotate, right? It's so annoying. Why? What are you doing? What is this? Do you lay down 2 tracks? So, hello. How's it going, everybody? This is Etho, and welcome back to the Modded Minecraft series. Now, I got a question for you guys. I want you to be honest with me here, okay? How am I looking today? Am I looking okay? Don't lie to me. Hopefully I'm looking all right here. More importantly, how's our world looking here today is the big question. You notice any difference? Does it look ugly? What's happening? So, as you know, with Modded Minecraft, we're at episode 10 here now, and we've had to deal with a couple technical problems already. They kind of creep up, and it's important we deal with them as they start to show up. Otherwise, they'll be big problems later. And one of the big problems that's been slowly creeping up on us here is our frame rate has been tanking, especially last couple episodes. It's been down to like 40-50 frames per second, and it's starting to show up in the videos, and they're starting to look choppy, and it's like, uh-oh, we barely got anything built in our world, and we're already having problems. I got to deal with this, right? So I've been messing with some settings in the shaders. Most importantly here, let me show you. So under shaders, I've updated to the latest one of Complementary Shaders. This is what we're using. I love this shader. It's so nice. Also tried out Reimagined, and that's pretty good, but it's a little bit different. But I noticed under shader options, there is an option to run it at potato mode. It's the lowest settings possible. And I thought, okay, that's terrible, right? I tried it out, and to my surprise, I actually think I like it more than what we were using. So what we have sacrificed here is the shadows. You know, the big, long shadows, like the trees we're casting, the houses, all that kind of stuff. Those are gone. So we have a much cleaner look to the world without them, and I like that, I think. Let me know what you guys think. But the big thing is that has drastically increased our frame rate here. I'm up to 110 frames per second again. So it's pretty much where it would be if I wasn't using shaders, which is amazing. The other big sacrifice we made was with the water. You can see it's just default Minecraft water instead of the realistic wavy water, which honestly, I don't mind the Minecraft water personally. So that's another thing we had to give up. But the great thing is, even though we gave up the water and the shadows, like check this out. It still looks awesome underwater when we go underwater, which is important to me because I do kind of want to make an underwater base at some point in this series. So I want it to look nice like this, and it still does on potato mode. So I think we're going to stick with this. We're going to get to the episode pretty quick here. This is important stuff, though. Post-processing. We can increase the image sharpness, so it kind of looks a lot crisper. I don't know how this is going to show up on YouTube. I just want to do a test here so we can see. You especially notice it on the trees there. But what happens on YouTube is they compress the video, so this might just create a lot of artifacts. But in-game, it looks amazing. I just don't know if it's the right choice for the series here. So we'll just do this little test here and see what it's like when the video goes live. But yeah, let's get to it here, everybody. So I've been fighting my urges pretty strongly this episode. I want to start a new project, but then I looked at this and it's like, Etho, be good, get it done. We spent a lot of time on this bar and grill project. We got the interior all done on it. I'm very happy with the interior, but let's face it, it's far from finished. It's probably half done if I was to guess, but we still have the exterior to do, and that's the main thing we're gonna see, right? So I should probably not wait 100 episodes to get this finished. Let's try to do it today. And there's also the second story, which doesn't have any walls whatsoever, so we got a lot to do on this. The main thing we're gonna need is a bunch of clay, this blue clay shingle stuff. So the good news is we got our mill set up. We can throw some gravel in there and it'll automatically create clay balls for us. Each one has a 5% chance of giving us clay, which is not a great rate though, unfortunately, but if we do enough of it, we should be good here. Now you'll notice we're getting like sand and cobblestone in here, and when I try to put it in here, it doesn't go because we have done this so much. These are all full. So I thought let's maybe go for some void upgrades on our barrels. What do those cost? Ooh, obsidian. Okay, let's give this a try. So if we put magma blocks into bulk washing, it turns it into obsidian. And the cool thing is, if we go back to our clay recipe, that was an alternative to the mill. We can also do that with sand to get a 25% chance of clay. So this is probably something we should look into. Oh man, we hit so hard. If you hit my horse one more time. Oh, you know how hard those guys are to get? Dude. Okay, let's get a water down. That's okay. Now, if we put some sand in there, what happens? Does it turn to clay or what does it do? Oh, no, it worked. Look, we got some clay balls. Oh, that was super easy. Cobblestone turns into andesite. But I'm guessing you don't throw the cobblestone in the lava, right? That seems like it would be a bad idea. I think that would destroy it, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, we can try. Oh, I didn't hear a sizzle. You're all face palming right now. It's like, Etho, it got burnt. Move on, right? I think it's gone. Okay, so maybe you gotta... Let's get it flowing and trapped. And then maybe if we put it here... Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that's dangerous. I just should have known. Well, if I try to throw anything here, then it's gonna get sucked into the lava anyway, right? Okay, let's try this out. So if we put lava here, turn the fan on. Oh, the particles turn like a fiery color then. Oh, okay. I guess that's how you know. Instead of like a smoke color. Put our cobblestone there, and does that turn to andesite? Not super quickly. Oh, it's starting to sizzle. Come on, you can do it. I probably shouldn't have put so much down. There we go. Oh, dear. Oh, it cooks you, too. Oh, no, it made stone. Okay, what did I do wrong there? Let's check it out again. Andesite. Maybe I saw it wrong. Andesite under bulk blasting. Oh, andesite cobblestone, not regular cobblestone. Ooh, well, that's kind of useless. How do we get this? Oh, with andesite, that's what I want, though. I've done some adjusting with the shaders in the nether as well. I think it looks a lot better. I lowered the intensity of some things, made the nether a bit brighter, and all in all, I think it's good now. Aww. Oh, those guys aren't even that strong. I thought those guys were, like, impossible to kill. I've just been dodging them this whole time. Totally forgot I got this stuff. Why am I wasting my time mining when I can just blow it all up? Oh. Oh, that could have been bad. Just missed the lava. Another full stack of obsidian, just like that. Man, that's working out great. Cool. I'm really liking this washer thing. I've been washing tons of sand in it. It does it really quickly, too. And we're already up to like 5 stacks of clay here. It's awesome. Yeah, check this out. So I'm going to keep running sand through, and we should have enough to do the roofs here. But yeah, we're definitely going to add our void upgrades to these barrels, even still, because when we do gravel and stuff like that, we don't want it to fill up our chest. We just want our secondary outputs to go in here, and what the void upgrade does is it makes it so if the barrel is full and you put more in, it just deletes it. Hold on a second, it didn't generate a mushroom block where the vine was. Check this out, this is actually such a huge time saver. So we got a vine wall set up all around us. When we grow the mushroom, it doesn't generate all the blocks around it like usual, which is great because we just want the stem here. Break that, we can break the top ones while we wait. And that saves a ton of durability on our axe, and it also saves time too, right? So this is really cool. All right, very good. So I spent like an hour here gathering supplies, and we got a nice double chest full of stuff we can use. I don't know if it's enough, but we can always go get more, right, if we need it. I'm actually kind of excited because I don't really get to spend a lot of time building in this game. I don't know if it's just me. I was thinking about it though. It's like, honestly, I probably only spent like 5% of my time, maybe less, building in the game. The rest of the time, it's like walking around, goofing around, redstoning, gathering supplies, organizing my storage is a big time consumer. What do you guys think? Is it just me? Am I just bad at managing my time, maybe? I don't know. How much of a percentage do you think you spend building in this game? Because for me, it feels very low. And then when it is time to build, oh, it's exciting for sure. But it's also a little bit stressful because you got to make sure that 5% of time really counts, right? That you're happy with what you build and not disappointed, or else it just feels really bad. Okay, so here's the plan. This is what we're going to do. We got a deck going around the back of the house here. We got a nice seaside view. Might eventually build like a fisherman shack over there. And like a dock and stuff would be cool. What I want to do with this building though, the front is a good example of this. We have this thing that sticks out in the front. And the walls for the second story start around there. This is where they need to go. So we have like, 6-7 blocks that sticks out here in the front. And what that does is when you look at it and you move around, the front's going to move a lot more than the stuff in the back, and it gives a nice view of depth of the build, right? And I think that's really important. So I want to beef up the bottom of the rest of the build instead of just having a straight wall from the first story and the second story here. We're going to add stuff on the outside, so the deck will stick out in the back here, and then the second story wall will start like up there, and we have like that 7-8 blocks further out that sticks out here. Likewise, we got this spider spawner over here. I might make something that sticks out here, a way of getting down to this. Something a little bit more fancy. And just do stuff like that, right? That's the plan. So I'm gonna get the building here. I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, snappers. All right, everybody. Well, this is a day later now for me, and I put in a little extra effort on this build. It even has a roof, believe it or not. Spider in a tree. And I gotta say, I think it was definitely worth it. I think this is up there for favorite builds I've ever done, actually, like looks-wise. Very happy with it. I love this block pellet we've been using. I like this just overall style we've been going with. It's also like really fun and like easy to do, I find. Like some styles I like how it looks, but it's like a real struggle every step of the way. While this one, it just seems to come a little bit more naturally, which is awesome. But yeah, let's go take a little look around our place here. Oh, we got a little goblin guy. He just won't leave me alone, this guy. He follows me wherever I go, I tell you. This is the spider area I was talking about. So we made like a little tunnel to get down here. I think this is where this guy must have spawned, right? And we walk up here, get our XP. We got the killing chamber. A bunch of extra storage here for the string and stuff we get. Now this needs a little bit of work, this spider spawner. If you can see in there, there's like a bunch of blocks. Endermen are spawning outside. And since this is like the only dark area in the area, the Endermen teleport in there, they drop off their blocks and clog the system. So I gotta do something about that. There's a pretty good example here I'm gonna point out to you guys about how I go about my building, in case you're curious. As some of you know, I do like a patchwork style where I just fill in areas. Not in any particular order. My goal is to try to mix patterns with chaos, right? So here's a good example of a pattern, like some order in the build. Those windows are very simple, they're very clean, and there's repetition here as well, right? So that kind of stands out, and your eyes gravitate towards that as like an anchor point almost. But even where I have order like that, I try to add a bit of chaos to it as well. You can see it's staggered, right? One's lower than the other, which makes it a nightmare to try to get anything to line up in the build, which is where the chaos comes in. So if we look at one order part of the build with another part of the build that has a lot of order, like the windows over here, you can see they're following a very similar structure pattern. They're mirrored. But then that leaves a space in between where it's like, well, what do I do here? I got to think of something. And that's where the chaos comes in. You just fill it in with whatever you want, basically. Yeah, anything that doesn't line up, you got an open spot somewhere, just do something random, right? And try to make it work. And that creates a lot of uniqueness in the build. And it's usually pretty easy to do. You just need to fill in a small area, usually, when stuff doesn't line up. Over here, we have a little bit of a problem. Like, I like how it looks like from this angle. But we're way up in the air, right? So this will look nice when we're flying around, but unfortunately, if we want it to look good down from here, we kind of need to build up the terrain, because we can't really get a good view of the build from over here. But then, once we get around here, we're kind of up on the terrain again, and there's a pretty nice view over here. Did a little flower box just to fill in, again, another chaos area here. I had to fill it in with something, right? Just come up with something. Another windowsill, because on the other side, this is the dining area. So it serves a window on both sides, which is good. And then another key thing in our world here, we're trying to use horses as our main form of transportation. So I've added in like a parking spot for the restaurant. You can drop off your horses here. Nice and easy. And then I don't have to worry about like getting leads and stuff and worrying my horse is going to wander off. Yep. So that's about it, everybody. I'll just take you on a quick little inside tour as well. Of course, we got the restaurant area, which we've seen before, with the seating over here. But then we have the side exit over here, which now leads out to the deck. And had a lot of area over here that I needed to fill in with some chaos. It's like a big blank wall I had to do stuff with, right? We had the mixer here as well to deal with. Like, this actually functions. We had some crate cogs sticking out here and stuff, right? So I just put that behind some trap doors and kind of hid it away like that. The piping there does nothing. It's just for show. And then got some flower pots around here. We got our seaside view with our clay overhead to protect us from the elements. I was thinking about maybe adding some stools out here for like some outdoor seating for the restaurant. Could be cool as well. And then it leads off over here. But then there's also the upstairs. And I gotta admit something, it's not fully finished. I hate to say it. I didn't do anything with this room. I just covered over it with the roof. So this still needs a bit of interior work over here for our gunpowder machine. But there's a balcony here as well, so we can get a view of the terrain and look out over here. Probably should add some plants and stuff out here as well, just to add a bit more details. It's a bit plain. And just in case you're curious about how I do roofs, this is what I call a blob roof, which basically I figure out where the outsides all are, and then I slowly work my way towards the middle with no real planning or structure, and it just sort of makes a big blob of slabs. All right, everybody. Well, we still got a little bit of time left this episode, so I thought we would take our new turtle boat out for a spin here. Go do a bit more exploring. Let's see. We want to go check out... We've been to the right here, so maybe we'll go to the left today. This boat is so fast. It is so cool. We are just cruising here. We're starting to get some stutters, so I think we're in new terrain here. And look below us. There's actually like coral reefs all over the place here. Look at this. Man, that's a lot of stuff. There's some sharks in the water here too. I think we might be safe over here. I want to see if we can grab any of this stuff. Like, what is that? Oh no, it doesn't let you grab it. Mine it with a pick. Okay. Oh, you can get some of this stuff. Dead chrome coral block. This looks like a green one. Oh, I'm gonna suffocate. Oh, I want it though. Did it die? Oh yeah, they die when you harvest them here, I guess. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna grab some sea pickles though. I don't have any of those. Oh, mushrooms! What? Oh, wait a second. Mushroom Island? For real? Oh, sweet. Dude, how is that like one of the first islands I found? Maybe they're not super rare or something, but they're normally like really hard to find these, right? I'm hearing some crazy sounds, and I don't know if that's a mob or is that just ambient sounds, but they're freaking me out. Is there anything... Oh, I can't even grab it though. I don't have Silk Touch. Anything we actually need here though? It looks like there's some weird grasses here too. Oh yeah, mycelium sprouts. Oh, seagull. Oh, he stole my food! No! You jerk. Give it back. Look at this, guys. It's one of those mushroom guys, except he's friendly. I got some red mushrooms. They didn't like the brown ones. Ah, no, it doesn't look like they go for these either. Definitely want a few of these guys. They're so cool. Oh my goodness. There's little brown guys too, and they wave at you. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my goodness. Look at these guys. These are the derpiest things I've ever seen. And I love them. Oh, man. They do a little waddle when they walk, and they got like little sprouts for hair. This guy's got a mushroom on his head. The other one doesn't. This might be my favorite mob in the game now. Like, it's got so much character. It's such a unique design. So cool. I want to see if it's like a mushroom where you can shear it. Yeah, yeah. I wonder what the story is about this thing on his back, though. It like pulsates. I feel like it's almost something you want to collect, or maybe it's its brain. I don't know. I'm going to bring a few of these back home. I think they might be in that book, and we can read up on them and figure out how they work. Among Us. Huh. Interestingly, I haven't seen any mushrooms on the island, which it's normally full of them, right? Oh, it's a creeper. Playing music, okay. I had to check it out. Man, I wish I had Silk Touch. We can't get this stuff. Aw, man. There's some kind of mushroom growing underwater, though. A glow shroom. That sounds really cool. Hopefully we can grow those. Let's be smart about this. I'm going to set my spawn here. I really want to check this out, but I think we're going to die. I'm pretty sure. I don't quite know what these are. They're full of drowned guys. Okay. There's some soul lanterns in there. Are these like dungeons? Oh, there's a spawner? Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't really have water breathing or anything even. Oh, that guy's got an axe! Oh, they must do extra damage. They all have axes. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I think we'll leave that for another day. There's the letter E for Etho. Oh, it's a tower. I was like, wait a second. What? Oh, the world's still generating it. Sorry, it's really choppy. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a mistake, but I think we're going to go for it here, guys. We're going to go check this out. I'm going to get a bucket of water first, though. So if we have to bail from the tower, we'll water bucket out, is the plan. Okay, let's do it. Let's have some fun here. Oh, that's not fun. There's nothing in there. What? This isn't an empty thing, is it? Oh, we got spawners. Okay, skellies, no big deal. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got some good stuff here. Sturdy guard from the Tetramod. Grab some mob heads while we're here. I don't know if we need those for anything or if there's going to be a decorative thing in this mod pack. Oh, now I thought those footsteps were behind me. They move really quick. Remember when skeletons were like the easiest mob to beat? Now that they run all over the place. They're crazy. Okay. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. I gotta eat. Taking too much damage. Okay, next mob that spawns, we use the mushroom. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Mushroom used. I think that just lets us move and attack faster. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. It's gonna heal for a second. Let's get cutting it a little close, maybe. I totally forgot I had a shield. I haven't used a shield in so long. That's a pretty good counter to these guys, it turns out. Oh. Got him. Whew. Tanky boy. Oh, man, that's confusing. So if I hold right-click, it doesn't activate the shield. It activates the knife. They're not a good combo, it turns out. I clicked something in my panic, and now I can't access my backpack, which has me worried. It is on, though, I think. It's acting weird. I don't know why. Okay, let's keep going up. Okay, bunch of spawners here. What's in here? Oh, secret chest. Nice, more mana steel. Oh, there's an apple. Oh! Oh no! I am so confused. Like, whenever I click something, I can't drag and drop it anymore. I've been struggling to figure out how to eat here. Like, whenever I click it, it just kind of bounces all over the place. You know what it is, though? I checked the video, and I accidentally clicked this lock button here. Shift lock. So now I can drag drop. Okay, good. We're back to normal. All right, we're all good here. Let's get back to it. Another sturdy guard. Another sturdy guard. I guess that's the common one. And notch apple. They do so much damage, and you can never see where they're coming from. Oh, like I said, they just appear out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. Dude, he's gonna get me. One little Vex, that's all it takes. Back to looting. Leather horse armor? No, we don't need that. I do need dark oak saplings, actually. I grew a tree, and guess what? It didn't give enough saplings back, so we definitely need that now. And another name tag, music disc. Phantom membranes are good for the Tetramod. I think there's just one more floor, the very top here. Whoa! Awesome. All right, we're done here. All right, tell you what, before we head back here, we're just going to look for the buried treasure as well, which should be in the center of this chunk. Oh, there we go. I think. Well, that's weird. Why isn't it there? Buried dungeon map. Is that not the same as a treasure map? I actually don't know what a treasure map is called. Is it buried treasure map? Maybe I'm looking for a dungeon. Maybe it's deeper down. Oh dear. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I think this is just a regular cave. Not seeing anything special about it. Well, that was fun, but it is unfortunately time to head home. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Before we wrap up today, I do want to check out this Mungus guy. Just to see what the story is with it. It's super, super cool. So I think the way this works, if we right-click them with the book, it takes you to the page. Yeah, here we go. Mungi are strange fungal creatures found in the mushroom fields. These odd creatures are relatives of the Guardian and Strider. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Occasionally, they can be seen with a mushroom growing out of the mycelium coat that covers them. If fed more of the same mushroom, more mushrooms will take root on the mungus. With one or more mushrooms, Mungi will fire a beam, similar to a Guardian's, at nearby mushrooms of the same type. I wonder if that means not the little guys, right? Oh, maybe they farm mushrooms for you? Huh. They will use this to grow more of that type of mushroom, and if the mushroom is over mycelium, it may become a giant mushroom. Really? It looks like they do stuff with crimson and warp fungi as well, and you can breed them with mushroom stew. We'll have to check this out another time. There's a little bit more to it than I expected. If you can use these guys to farm mushrooms, though, that sounds really cool. He's found his hiding spot. All right, everybody. Well, let's wrap up our episode here with the comment of the day like we usually do. And this is probably the most difficult question I've ever been asked for this. Etho, what are your top 5 favorite games of all time? It is so hard to narrow it down, and I probably overlooked something here, so this would probably change eventually. But I picked these 5. These kind of came to mind. These games I picked mostly because of playtime. I have I'm pretty sure at least 1,000 hours in each of these. And when I think back, I have strong memories of these 5 games. Fond memories, right? Number 1, Minecraft. Obviously, I'm still playing it. Played it probably the most out of any game ever. And lots of great memories, right? It came number 1 by a long shot. Number 2, Smash Brothers Brawl. Great party game. Used to play that with friends all the time. Lots of good moments. Lots of throne controllers by me. Everybody that plays Smash Brothers, you know, it's an awesome game. Everyone pretty much likes it, right? Number 3, Mario Kart 64. I used to have a cousin I would play this with a lot. We were both very good at it, and we would have really intense matches. We mostly played the battle mode. We knew like all the tricks to it and stuff. Yeah, it was great. First time I ever stayed up all night was playing Mario Kart 64. Number 4, Transformers War for Cybertron. This is a bit of an odd pick, but I played that game a bunch for the Xbox 360, and Just really liked the style. It was like an arcade third-person shooter, and got really good at it as well. I think I was probably second best in the world at that game. Not to brag. I played with one other guy that I think was a little bit better than me at it all the time as well, and he played leader though. That was the best class in the game. It was broken, and I played all other classes, so that's why he was better than me. But I used to go on like 50 kill streaks in that game, and you remember like how people would rage in voice chat and stuff? They were sending me messages all the time. People would like invite me into their games to beat their friends that thought they were great at the game, and they would call me in to teach them a lesson, kind of thing. Stuff like that kept happening. It was really funny. Worms Armageddon. This is the very first online game I ever played. I played it for like a solid 5 years until better games started coming out. But yeah, it still has a strong memory in my heart. Well, in my mind, because that's where memories are stored. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed today's episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.